It was a strange device left behind by an alien civilization. The colonel leaned in for a closer look, and the device suddenly activated, clamping down on his head. No matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. In a flash of white light, an entire civilization's worth of knowledge was downloaded into his brain. He passed out instantly, and we rushed him back to base. When the colonel came to, the doctors discovered his brain activity had skyrocketed from the typical 10% to over 90%. The human brain simply can't handle that kind of load, so we had to find a solution fast. But the colonel was already taking matters into his own hands. In just 30 seconds, he filled an entire blackboard with mathematical formulas. Honestly, I couldn't make sense of any of it. Then he handed me a note that read 10 equals 8. It clicked right away. These formulas were based on an octal system, not Earth mathematics. Next, the colonel started assembling some kind of strange machine. When we asked what it was for, he answered in an alien language none of us could understand. He had completely lost the ability to speak English. Dr. Daniel quickly showed him the writing on the alien device, and the colonel read it fluently.
Nu ani anquietas.
What?
Nu ani anquietas. Hic quavi Deum.
Daniel figured out it pointed to a place where an ancient civilization had preserved its legacy. It turned out the device was a database containing all the knowledge of an alien race. Its creators called themselves the Ancients, the same beings who built the Stargate. The colonel found a computer and started coding at lightning speed. New coordinates flooded the screen. I realized the formulas on the blackboard were meant to calculate the Stargate's updated positions. He also left a message saying he had to go somewhere to save himself, but didn't specify where. I picked one of the coordinates he provided and went to investigate, only to get stranded when the dialing device on that planet turned out to be broken. When the colonel heard, he used the gate-building knowledge in his head to draw up repair schematics and sent them to me. I got the device fixed and made it back, but we still hadn't found a way to save him. By then, the colonel had finished assembling the machine and hooked it up to the Stargate's power system. I detected a 10-fold surge in energy output and had no idea why we'd need that much power. Then the gate's control system started dialing on its own. Normally, travel within the galaxy only requires 7 symbols, but this time it used 8. When the gate connected, I was stunned to discover the wormhole was pointing outside the galaxy. No wonder it needed so much power. The colonel stepped through without hesitation. He told us later that after traveling through that long wormhole, he arrived in a great hall filled with small, slender aliens. He asked for help in their ancient language, and they understood.
Ego. Isiadi. Isodo.
One of them used a device to scan his head, and he was back to normal.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
You understand me?
We speak many languages.
These aliens called themselves the Asgard. They were once one of the 4 great races of the galaxy, fluent in many languages, and had been secretly studying humanity. They were impressed that the colonel had managed to find them across galaxies and said human civilization had the best chance of becoming the 5th great race. After saying goodbye, the colonel returned to Earth through the Stargate. Following this encounter, the Asgard promised to continue helping humanity, and later, they even helped us build massive interstellar ships.